Ladies and gentlemen, it is Liberation Day in America. The big day is here, Tariff Day. A lot of news. Crypto looking pretty decent. I woke up this morning, I saw an $86,000 Bitcoin, and we talked about this yesterday on the stream. We've had so many buy the rumor, sell the news events in America, right? Like Donald Trump in crypto, right? Donald Trump winning the inauguration or winning the election, getting inaugurated, turned out to be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. Anytime a token gets listed on Binance or Coinbase, turns out to be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. Rodney, that's all for good news. Tariffs, not really good news, bad news. We talked about it possibly being a sell the rumor, buy the news event because we knew the tariffs were coming. It was bad news for until this day, April 2nd. This day has finally come, and it seems like it was somewhat of a selling the rumor, buy the news event. Crypto's actually up 1.3% on Liberation Day here in America.
Yeah, it seemed like maybe they were already priced in. It seemed like maybe because remember, we had a massive run up after, of course, the election, then of course the inauguration, and then as soon as we got it closer to the whole tariff situation going down, the first round of tariffs we had, then the hard day we had today and all the flip flopping we had, it seemed like the market dumped because of that. So they may have been priced in already. So maybe this is the pain. But we do have some news coming out of Mexico and Canada specifically about the tariffs. A couple headlines. And then China's a little more, playing a little more hardball, you could say. But it seems like, it seems
it's working.
Maybe it's priced in.
Tariffs are working. I think it was. So here's a tweet from Donald Trump. He says, April 2nd, Liberation Day in America. I do want to play this clip at least for a second because the White House just tweeted it out at 9:56 a.m. They said, Happy Liberation Day in America. Let's watch a little bit. It's a 3-minute clip, but I do want to take a little second to watch it. If you guys are joining us, make sure to like this, repost it, do all that good stuff. It is officially Liberation Day in America. And the caption, Happy Liberation Day in America. President Donald J. Trump has secured nearly $5 trillion in investment and trade commitments from across the globe, which we know to be true. So let's just give a look at Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. This is an official post from the White House.
President Trump pushing ahead with his America First agenda.
Breaking news, Apple announced it's going to work with Foxconn to build a server factory in Texas by 2026.
The company says it is now planning to invest $500 billion in the U.S. economy.
The CEO of SoftBank pledging to invest $100 billion in the U.S. over the next 4 years.
This is President Trump delivering on the promise he made to the American people on the campaign trail.
The idea is come to America, build greatness in America, build for the American customers.
Project Stargate. It's a joint venture between SoftBank, Oracle, and OpenAI, and they're going to create a data center that will eventually be expanded to other states.
Shows people are listening to Mr. Trump's pitch to bring new industry to America.
This is the latest pledge from a foreign business leader promising to spend big in the U.S. as a result of Trump's election victory.
Founder of the property development company DeMac Properties is pledging the money.
President Trump announcing $100 billion investment from Taiwan Semiconductor, bringing the
all right, so more of the same, but $500 billion investment for, what was it called? Starlink? Not Starlink. That's Elon Musk. Stargate.
Stargate, yeah.
It was OpenAI, a couple other companies, $100 billion after $100 billion. He's raised $5 trillion. Why is no one talking about that? Like when a president brings in $5 trillion in investments in the first 2 months, that should be celebrated.
Yeah, no, because we're focused on Elon Musk being the second coming of Hitler and people vandalizing.
Why do I honestly, I do have a bone to pick with Elon Musk. Why would he use his private company, SpaceX, to go rescue astronauts who have been stranded out there for 8 months?
Terrible. Yeah, terrible guy.
Why would he honestly, especially on Liberation Day, we should talk about this. Why would Elon Musk have a 100% American-made company, his car company, Tesla, give stock to all of their employees, make everyday people millionaires? Why would he do that? And why would he not build his cars in China and Mexico like other American-made companies? Why is he building 100% of Teslas in America? How could he do that?
Yeah, he's a Nazi. That's plain and simple.
That's got to be the answer, right?
Yeah, he's a Nazi. He hates America. He's trying to steal everyone's social security numbers, which is retarded.
And why on earth would Elon Musk try to form a government organization called Doge to save taxpayers' money? I can't believe his goal is to save over $1 trillion of fraud and waste from the government. Why would he do that to us?
He is really cutting the funding of all those corrupt politicians that are buying all these super crazy things. He's taking, I would say, food out of their mouths. I don't know, yachts out of the water for these guys.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's
Mega
absolutely
yachts.
crazy.
And if people don't understand sarcasm, because I think a lot of
Please,
people
for the love
don't,
of
we
God.
are kidding when we say that. I think Elon Musk is doing great for America, but
Yeah.
obviously the media will spin it. But I really haven't seen anyone talk about the $5 trillion that Donald Trump has brought into America.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, and you think about that in common, because here's the thing: like the national debt's absolutely insane. We're going to pay more in interest rates, and we're going to play on defense, which is fucking gnarly. Defense has to be first. And yeah, I mean, it's not one thing that we're going to get rid of in the first year, and even in the next like 10, 20 years. It's going to take a long time to get us out of debt, but it's a start. And first start is cutting that wasteful spending.
Yeah, the wasteful spending. Jose says, "Do you see that Canada is saying that they will drop the tariffs if the U.S. does as well?"
Yep.
We're gonna talk about that in just a second, guys. First, as always, we do like to start with the crypto markets, just to look at the price, see what's happening here today. So, go ahead and pull this up. I got to reshare my screen, I believe, but crypto's looking strong. I think we did talk about this yesterday. And look, we're not the type of guys to be like, "Hey, it could dump, and it also could pump." We did say that it could be priced in.
That's exactly what we're saying.
I think that we're saying that it could have been priced in. So
Yeah.
Bitcoin, 85,632. We did see 86,000. ETH, not really doing too much. $1,800 ETH. XRP is at 213. BNB is at $600. Solana at 127. Pretty much everything is exactly the same as yesterday. And I think we even had an $85,000 Bitcoin. So at least we didn't dump yet, right? But maybe that's because of some of the tariff news that came out. Toncoin is at $4. Chainlink, $13.
Nice.
SWI at $2.47. SWI's actually up a little bit. And Avalanche as well is up. So last week when we had our stream, Shiba Inu was above SWI and Avalanche. And it looks like Avalanche and SWI have now flipped Shiba Inu. HBAR was the 15th ranked cryptocurrency, moved all the way down to 18. Litecoin is at $83. And let's see where Pepe is. Pepe was at a $3 billion market cap yesterday, and it's at a $3.1 billion market cap yesterday. So not too much movement in the past 24 hours, which is good because it could have been some drastic movement, especially when you think about the tariffs being in place today.
Yeah, it's interesting. We figured a lot of people like assume that the market is just gonna like fall off a cliff. People actually to be honest, I wouldn't mind the market dipping a little bit. I think we're all kind of greedy in that way. But yeah, it's nice because the truth is, like, especially with the meme coin space, we've been kind of going through a lot of shit in the crypto space. But it's been a weird kind of ride the last few months compared to the last 4 years. But I'm happy to see that hopefully this economic plan is going to play out. And hopefully be successful, because the last thing anybody wants is some sort of recession.
Yeah, we have no choice right now as a citizen. Like unless you're working in the government and you're in Trump's corner, right, and in his ear, you have no chance but to just support it. And I think it is. Yeah, you accept it. And I think it is playing out well. Let's get into the tariff news. I actually want to see what's been going on, how China, Canada, and Mexico are reacting to the tariffs.
So we have Canada right here. It says Canada says they will remove a tariff if the U.S. does. So obviously, Canadians folding, which who's surprised, So Canada is willing to remove tariffs on U.S. goods, politician says. Since the return to the Oval Office, U.S. President Donald Trump has leaned into the potential of tariffs. First, he targeted the BRICS economic alliance with 150% tariffs. Remember, BRICS,
damn,
because they're trying to pretty much, de-dollarize pretty much everything, because we're the world reserve currency. Those were set to be levied in the first group of if the first group continued its ongoing de-dollarization practices. However, quickly into his second term, he shifted focus, implementing tariffs on his North American allies. So that was during his first term. This is during his second term, right? Now he is set to expand the rather aggressive economic policy even further, with global reciprocal import taxes expected to be announced Wednesday. Ontario Premier Doug Ford has given an interesting response. Specifically, he confirmed that Canada would be willing to remove tariffs on the U.S. if the nation responded.
There you go.
Kind.
That's it, right?
That's nice. Yeah.
That's all Donald Trump. If they remove tariffs, we'll remove tariffs, right? Reciprocal.
Yeah. I think right now with Canada, there's like a huge political kind of divide right now, which I think there is everywhere. And I think that if you're the new prime minister or whoever's going to run that country next, Justin Trudeau is kind of known as being like a weak ass bitch soy boy, which he is kind of a weak ass bitch soy boy. But whoever is going to be there, they just want a strong leader. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of this whole situation has really brought out the patriotism in Canadians, because
Are we still making it the 51st state or no?
No, it's retarded.
I want that shit.
No,
I like Governor Trudeau.
We would never win another election. They're so far left over there.
I should say, I tweeted, I like to tweet funny shit, right?
Yeah.
And make videos, but I tweeted at Canada when I think we won the hockey game, and we were playing.
We lost the finals. How embarrassing.
We lost the finals, but that's their sport. They should beat us every single time. And I was talking about making them our 51st state, and a lot of Canadians were upset about that. I was like, guys, it's a joke. On Twitter, you can joke, you can have some fun.
It's the president of the United States.
But I will say this, and Steve the Canadian is someone I'm talking about. I've never met a Canadian I don't like. They're all nice people. Canadians are so friendly, so nice.
Beady little eyes.
They just want to fucking eat their maple syrup and
I love
watch hockey.
George St. Pierre is great. I love
George St. Pierre.
Yeah, we love him.
Interesting dynamic in Canada, though. I've never really understood. I guess I do understand why, but like 95% speak English. There's like a 5% in
French,
is it Quebec? I think it's Quebec. They speak French. Montreal, they speak French.
Yeah.
Interesting divide there, right? Like just adopt one language, right? Like right now we understand this is actually something I love that Donald Trump did. English is the official language of the United States. Like that should, of course, right?
Yeah.
Why did that take till 2025 to do?
Yeah, or the Gulf of Mexico thing. I thought that was petty.
I thought that was great.
I love it.
Well, dude, it is. I mean, it's on the border of Texas, Florida.
It's North America.
It's the Gulf of America now.
Yeah.
I like that. You can do what you want. It's just a power move. But when you go to Miami, I was in Miami this past weekend.
Yeah, Governor Trudeau did step down. Yeah, he did. I think
he did. Yeah, but I think it takes time, and we don't know how their elections work. It's not like
weird. Yeah,
it's not like American elections. It's like they decide when to elect. They can give you like 4 days notice.
Fake too. Like, God, that guy's so weak. Can you imagine that guy being your leader? So fucking lame.
Speaking of politics, I do want to highlight this. I thought this was actually.
Do you want to finish this article though? Real quick?
Sorry, finish it
real quick. So this is from our boy over in Canada. He says, "Yes, we're going to retaliate." Ford said, "We're going to retaliate appropriately, but as hard, but hard as well." But hard as well, I guess. Moreover, speaking of the proposed $65 billion duties response, Ford said it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt a lot. The last thing we want to do, but we aren't going to roll over. So they're just trying to be tough, you know what I mean? But they said that so it's pretty much they have no choice, right? But to answer the policy, however, it is now confirmed that they are now willing to remove their U.S. goods tariff if the United States was able to do the same. So
there you go. I saw Israel.
Yep.
Israel did it yesterday.
Yeah,
India as well.
Of course, Israel did.
Yeah, well, of course. Yeah. And you would expect Ukraine. I don't know if we really import or export anything to Ukraine, but you would expect them to be the first ones, right?
Yeah, they do have some massive tariffs. Yeah,
they made a lot of money, but I think that's all that Trump wants. Like Trump's probably, if Canada removes their tariffs, he'll probably not have any tariffs on Canada, right?
Yeah,
reciprocal. We just want fair.
Yeah, we want fair. Yeah.
And it wasn't fair before, and
yeah,
we provide. You know this better than me, but we provide military.
Someone said my mic is lower than Jake's. Is that true? Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
A little bit lower.
Mike usually, Ronnie usually stands a little bit
Oh,
further.
gotcha. Okay, so but we provide military assistance and security for like the entire world.
Yeah, well, the world police.
Like we do that for South Korea, who's on a border with North Korea, the little button man, the red button man, and we provide them safety, and they're smacking 200% tariffs on us. Like, where's the fairness?
Yeah, I also think that there is some sort of you think about it, like the United States kind of just does whatever the fuck we want. And we're like, you could say we're the quote unquote good guys. It depends how you look at that, right? But I think there's a lot of resentment around the world of the leader. I think sometimes like people that are ruled by someone so long, like a little bit of resentment's there, So I understand why some people would be upset about the United States and say you can't just bully us around, even though we can,
We can. And look, as an investor, I think all of us hate these tariffs. They suck.
Yeah.
It makes the price go down.
Short-term pain.
Because investors don't like uncertainty, right?
Yeah.
These tariffs they shook up the economy, right? The global economy.
Oh, yeah.
But if you are an American and you're proud to be an American and these are going to be better for America in the long run, then you should like these tariffs a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I agree.
It's not all about your bags, guys. It's not all about the price of Ethereum dropping from $4,000 in December to $1,800, okay? When it's your largest holding.
Yeah, guys. Yeah. No, 100% agree. I don't know if you had anything else to cover, but this is from Mexican President Sheinbaum.
Jewish, by the way.
It's crazy.
I know, right?
They run the world.
I didn't know.
I'm telling you, they rule the world, bro.
I didn't know there was that many Mexican Jews, but yeah, that's such a Jewish last name. And she grew up in a a Jewish community in Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico's so compromised. Like the cartel goes hand in hand with the government. Like I don't know if they can even do anything they wanted to. But it says Mexican President Sheinbaum says she will not impose tit for tat tariffs on the U.S.
Is that bending the knee? Is that saying, hey, we're not gonna if you smack 50%, we're not gonna?
That's what I'm thinking.
I think Mexico just bent the knee.
That's what it sounds like. But China,
come on, China, give me some good news. But you know
China's
Xi Jinping's a fucking hardballer too.
China restricts companies from investing in the U.S.
What? China restricts companies?
Trade wars. China restricts companies from investing in the U.S. which is great because a lot of people are upset about like these big Chinese entities like buying up land and shit like that, which I'm a little weird about too.
Right by military bases, a little bit sketch.
A little sketch, yeah.
Little sketch.
China's taking bold steps restricting local companies, including both small and multi-national corporations, from investing in the U.S. The restrictions come ahead of the Liberation Day, where Trump claimed the U.S. will dictate and dominate global trade wars. The Xi Jinping administration pulled the unexpected move on Trump to leverage potential trade negotiations with the White House. The development could make China take the upper hand, as the U.S. will lose out on massive investments in the homeland. Top branches of China's Economic Planning Agency, the National Development and Reform Commission, were instructed to not sanction approval for companies that are looking to invest in the U.S., reported Bloomberg, according to people familiar with the matter. The restriction of capital outflow takes Trump head on, as China is now openly retaliating against the tariffs. However, Trump might come back harder than at China for restricting companies for investing, and that's exactly what he's going to do, right?
I actually like this. You know, I like when Canada says they're going to remove tariffs. I like President Sheinbaum kind of bending the knee.
Yeah.
But I like this hardball. I like this. We need this. We need some drama. You know, we need a tough world leader like China. They're powerful, man.
Yeah.
And but so how's Trump going to retaliate? So Chinese companies can't invest in the U.S. What does he do?
I don't, to be honest, I think it depends, because we do want money coming to the United States to bolster our economy. But I do think that like buying land and shit like that's so sketch to me.
Sketch by military bases.
Sketch.
Yeah, and that's like proven by like 30 military bases. There's a lot of Chinese companies that are buying land, which is very, very sketch. But I like this hardball negotiation tactic, and I would like to see Donald Trump, the tariff king, the crypto king, to impose either stronger tariffs or impose some sanctions on maybe you. Like, okay, your companies can't invest in our land, our economy. Ours can't either.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I don't think we do though. On China, do we invest in Chinese companies?
I'm sure there's.
There's a lot of like.
Dude, we think about Apple and Tesla. Their plants are in China. Like we literally have built billion-dollar plants, and most of our goods are produced there.
American companies still.
They're American companies, but think about how much money that. But think about like that stimulates their economy a lot. When every Apple iPhone is made there, or most Apple iPhones, that's what Donald Trump should do. He should make it illegal. This is a joke, by the way. He should make it illegal for American companies to have plants in China.
It'd be
Nike,
tough for American companies. That would hurt them.
Oh yeah, it would. But I mean, realistically though, they still. Dude, iPhones are still so expensive, and they're getting made for so cheap.
Yeah, I think they do. The profit on those probably. Crazy.
Nike.
Yeah,
I mean, Nike has headquarters there, and like Nike shoes sell for $100+.
Yeah,
and they're made for a couple dollars.
Yeah. iPhone's $20-$30 to make. Jesus, I believe it. I fucking believe it.
Yeah, to make, but also you have to think about the chips. Like that shit's expensive. The screens. Really?
I believe it. Yeah, for parts. Yeah. That's absolutely nutty. The profits they make on that, but that's why they're one of the juggernauts. You could say.
I want to see. I want to check that out.
But this is interesting. I thought this is pretty interesting. So latest in Q1 2025, and we saw this yesterday. Bitcoin dropped 12%, while Ethereum crashed 45%, marking it the worst quarter for ETH since 2018. Is ETH ever going to make a fucking comeback? What are we doing here?
Yeah, it's been a rough month. I'm still bullish on ETH. As hard as it is to be, I'm still bullish on Ethereum. I don't see a timeline in the world where ETH does not trade above $2,000.
Pull it up, coach. Shout out to Eric Trump.
Dude, NFT this.
NFT, yeah.
He edited it like 3 times too.
In my opinion, it's a great time to add ETH.
But this tweet, like just like all of Michael Saylor's buys in 2022, you're like, how could that idiot buy Bitcoin at 69K? We're going to do it again when the markets crash again, in the next bear cycle. How could Michael Saylor be buying Bitcoin at $108,000? But guess what? When we hit all-time highs, everybody's like, oh, he was a genius. He bought it at 53K, right?
Yeah.
So this tweet will
depends on the timeline you have for it.
This tweet will turn out to be a good tweet in the long run.
There's so much competition for ETH.
For sure. But it's still, I was going to say it's the best, but it's the most used blockchain, right?
I think we're just so used to NFTs and I do have some more news on Ethereum here. I'll pull this up, which I thought was interesting. We're starting to see this right here come up. I have this pulled up right here. It says Ethereum surpassed Solana to reclaim the top spot in decentralized exchange trading for the first time since September.
That just shows you that Solana's kind of dying down, that too.
Yeah, and this is because the whole meme coin situation. I think pump fun. I think it was fun while it was. Honestly, I think Trump ruined it. The Trump coin in Milan.
I think the Trump coin was fine. I think it was the Melania coin.
And everyone who was like felt empowered to launch their own shit coin, who's like a massive public.
Libra, Dave Portnoy.
Yeah, presidents of nations.
Yeah, countries, right?
Nuts.
The Central African Republic token, Cuba. What was the other one? There was another one.
Fucking everybody, bro.
Yeah, it just got wrecked,
Yeah.
We got matching glasses on. Mine are actually real Selmo FUD.
Not. I cannot see shit.
Selmo FUD in the house. Not FUD in today. I think I think he's trying to fight.
He had no Hennessy already. He had no Hennessy early. Samuel, take a sip of Hennessy and come back to the stream. We need your rage.
How about this tweet by Warzowski saying Sui is the ETH killer?
Sui is pretty bullish.
It is very bullish.
Is it the ETH killer? I don't know. They're doing just so much shit, Great developers. Obviously, you know someone, David, who was close to Sui for a while, and that guy's getting into the weeds with it. Launched his own meme coin project and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I don't know if it's the ETH killer, though. That was a narrative last cycle, and we know how that turned out.
Yeah, Solana was the ETH killer. I think that ETH is going to be around. It's going to survive. So I'm not really worried about the ETH. This is a little segue, but I thought it was pretty interesting. Senator Cory Booker has broken the record for longest floor speech in U.S. Senate history.
Yeah.
After speaking, dude, he spoke for over 24 hours straight. Booker's speech is protesting the actions of the current Trump administration. Maybe I don't agree with what he's talking about, but the fact that this guy got out there and spoke for 24 hours straight without eating any food or taking a bathroom break that's so impressive, right? Imagine if we did a 24-hour stream, no bathroom breaks.
There's homeless guys in the corner who do that all day.
That's true. But still, come on. We got to give him his, I know we don't agree with Senator Booker and everything he says, but to go up there and speak for 24 hours straight is fucking impressive.
I guess. What are you speaking about? Just talking, I'm not going to let another billionaire take healthcare from another poor person or some pandering bullshit.
I did hear some stuff about
no
Medicare.
one buys anymore. It's like no one cares about the pandering shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. You want to catch the fake, coach? What's up? He says, stop scratching your neck. I have a zit on my neck, which is such a weird spot to get a zit. But yeah, that's weird. Never had that. Never have I ever. But yeah, I mean, I get it. I do respect it. But like I said, there's homeless people that are high on Adderall, which he probably was, who was speaking for. Ain't no way you're speaking for 20 hours without being high. You gotta be a little high.
I think.
He didn't take a piss or anything?
No pisses.
Oh, he's high, bro.
He didn't eat any food, and he didn't leave the podium for 24 hours straight.
Gotta be on.
It's the most impressive thing I've ever seen. I actually watched it. They were like streaming it, like Senator Booker's gonna break the record at 7:19. So I turned it on, and he was like a little delusional, after 24 hours straight speaking, but hopefully he got some good sleep tonight. And that's what we need, though. We need more Congress people like that, right? I don't care what you're talking about. As long as you're up there talking, you're working hard. Astro Magnus says proof. If you want proof, just Google it. Cory Booker. I'll show you proof.
Trying to play off the hickey Jake left on his neck. How is that a hickey? That's not what hickeys look like. It looks like pimples. They look like big ass bruises. Funny story about that, though.
Here's your proof right here, though. I mean, you can watch it. The whole thing is recorded. But here he is, Senator Booker, 24 hours, 19 minutes, and counting, the longest filibuster in U.S. Senate history.
Great. Wow.
Got to give credit where credit's due. The Democrats, should I follow them? 2.3 million followers.
I mean, you can give them credit, I guess.
Why are you hating?
Because of what's so important about it?
It's not important. It's just a cool thing to do. Like, he broke the record. He was up there for 24.
Like 48-hour streams live. It's like, okay.
It's impressive. What's the chat think? Chat, is it impressive or not? 24 hours straight on the Senate floor giving a filibuster?
If I had a bunch of Addy, bro, I'd be fucking up there chopping it up.
I might run just to break that record and just keep breaking my own record.
I know, right?
Like, when do they kick you off,
I know, yeah.
At some point, it's like 48 hours. Like,
who's watching that shit?
Obviously they come in and out, but I saw that people were, oh, look, Kamala tweeted.
Kamala tweet? Oh, God.
The true measure of a leader is not based on who you beat down, but on who you lift up. For over 24 hours, my friend Cory Booker stood on the floor of the Senate and lifted up the voices of the American people harmed by the current administration. We must continue to fight for the best of who we are as Americans. Thank you, Cory, for your leadership. Like I said, don't agree with what he was talking about, but the fact that he was up there for 24 hours, for me, it's impressive. I'd get tired
of it. Are you
a
Democrat now?
I think I just flopped.
Why don't you just dye your hair?
It's like, Jake, why did you switch from being a Trump supporter to a Democrat? I was like, because Cory Booker went up there for 24 hours.
And 19 minutes is important.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. Take my money. And give my money to Ukraine once you take it.
Yeah, you think he had an empty bottle behind his desk? No way he didn't go to the restroom for. He had a catheter, right?
He's on TV. Try some Hennessy and Hypnotic.
that's the most black tea. He's not drinking tequila. Nice.
I don't think I've ever had Hennessy or Hypnotic.
That's all right.
What is Hypnotic?
Hypnotic's like a weird blue drink. I don't know what kind of alcohol it is. You know what kind of alcohol it is? Oh, okay. Guess we're not that black. Huh?
Yeah, we don't like that. All right, let's get back into it. So tariffs looking good.
Yeah.
Mexico and Canada seem to have bent the knee. China's smacking us with no investments in America, which I like. I like the competition.
I thought this little post from Cointelegraph was interesting. So it just goes to show how bullish people long-term are on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin sales at $109,000 all-time high, still significantly below cycle tops, with long-term holders refusing to sell despite major profits.
Never sell your Bitcoin.
Yeah, a lot of people are like really, I think a lot of it's institutions too. You know, they fucking dump all the time, but a lot of them are buying a lot of Bitcoin.
Yeah, BlackRock's been buying, Strategy's been buying.
I want to know the percentage of like MicroStrategy and just Wall Street compared to like an average Joe.
What do you mean?
Like I know a lot of those motherfuckers are buying and hodling and shit like that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've bought Bitcoin. I've never once sold a single dollar from Bitcoin, and I don't think I will. Like I really, I'm gonna go that long term strategy of like not buy a house, not buy a car, buy as much Bitcoin as possible, hold it for 50 years, and see where it takes me. And if it goes to zero, it goes to zero. At least I tried, but I do think that's gonna go up to 500,000 per coin, $1 million per coin, and then $10 million per coin, and it'll probably be one of those things like like the memes like, hey, why is Grandpa retired? What did Grandpa do? It's like your grandpa was a legend.
Fucking legend.
He bought Bitcoin in 2025.
Legend. Yeah. No, I agree. A lot of people are long-term bullish on Bitcoin. And what's been interesting about the cycle, and people are saying we haven't had a true altcoin run yet, which I don't think we have.
We haven't.
But like Bitcoin has just been a star ever since the ETF came out. The ETF didn't do shit for Ethereum. Right?
And you want to know what's funny? In 2022, Bitcoin was not the star, right? I remember having live streams with B-Roots and guys, and they're like, you're going to buy Bitcoin. You're going to get a 3-5x return. It's like when you can buy meme coins. And he is right to some extent, right? If you bought Pepe at its low versus Bitcoin at its low, your returns are much bigger. But Bitcoin was a star. XRP had a good run this cycle. It's not done yet. But ETH has been the lowest performer, the worst performer. Solana's look good. Trons look good. And a couple other projects have looked good. But most altcoins have not really done too much. Swedes look pretty good.
No, we've had a
look
few
at Polkadot.
Yeah,
you know, any layer 2 blockchain, you know, that's built off of Ethereum. Polygon, like they haven't done it, dude. They're still down 95% from their all-time highs.
Bad. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. Really bad. We'll see if we get an altcoin run again. Altcoin was like, I remember like on especially YouTube, like the most engagement was either like SHIB,
Cardano,
and Cardano
look good.
XRP's still popping, you know?
Yeah, Cardano has had a good run. Let me get your take on this. I actually want to know your thoughts. NBA star Anthony Edwards made a historic move by paying $1,080,000 in child support all at once.
Crazy pivot.
Covering 18 years worth of payments.
Yeah.
That's $5,000 a month, but he decided to sell it all up front. The message is clear. Don't ask me for anything for the next 18 years. Good or bad? What are your thoughts?
I feel like one lump sum is probably the move, you know. It depends, I guess. I don't know. Is there interest on it? Like, did you get a discount for paying it all at once?
No, I think it's just like, because if you do $5K a month, there's a chance.
He probably wants to know those, which is crazy because he probably just wants to know, like, he doesn't probably want to deal with her. Just want to, even though if he's in his kid's life, he's still gonna have to deal with her. I don't know what's up with that.
You just don't have to give her any money, but it's wild, man.
Isn't it crazy that child support's like a percentage of like what you make?
Yeah, it should be like what it costs. Like, dude, Ashley St. Clair, the girl that got pregnant by Elon Musk.
God, she is.
We didn't even cover that, but that shit was pretty wild what she did.
I'll pull it up here. Ash.
So Elon Musk got a girl pregnant allegedly, right? They haven't even taken a paternity test.
Yeah.
And when he got her pregnant,
he just raw dogged.
He gave her $2.5 million and $500,000 a year. And then apparently he cut that by 60% because she went online and was like, Elon Musk is my baby daddy, blah, blah, blah. So he cut it by 60%. So she's still making $200,000 a year and got $2.5 million up front. Yeah. And now she's doing publicity stunts where she's like, I have to sell my Tesla for $100,000. Why are you selling it, Ashley? Ask Elon. He cut my payments. Yeah. And the guy gave her $2.5 million and hasn't even taken a paternity test.
You know what's so crazy about the situation with her? It's like these conservative chicks like go online and preach all this shit about whatever and, you know, not premarital sex. And they live this life online that is like so fake. And it's like, they're just regular ass people. You figure out they're like the rest of us. Right. Which is crazy because that, you know, just a lot of fakers and those sorts of things. But here's the video here. Let me share my screen with the audio. But yeah, so huge publicity stunt, which is crazy.
It's not a dude. This is not a publicity stunt. There just happens to be paparazzis outside while she's selling her Tesla.
Crazy, dude. And like the crazy thing about the situation is, like, I remember she came out on Valentine's Day, and you know what happened? She was like, she probably loves Elon. What's going on with us? And she announces all on Valentine's Day. And I guarantee she didn't get any flowers or some shit like that. Let's go to listen to this right here.
I'm selling it because I need to make up for the 60% cut that Elon made to our son's child support.
Why do you think that he did that?
That's a great question for him.
You feel like he was sort of like vindictive against you in some way?
Yeah, that's his modus operandi when women speak out.
That's so dramatic. That is
It's wild, yeah. And this is go ahead and pull that back up. So Laura Loomer calls her out. Gold digger and professional gaslighter Ashley St. Clair was caught on camera outside of a ritzy Manhattan condo paid for by her sugar daddy Elon Musk, selling her $100,000 Tesla. She was gifted to her by Elon Musk. She said she's selling it to make up for $100,000 in alleged cuts to her child. And then she also took a stab at Elon Musk's Tesla stock, saying, "I'm not the only one cleaning up after Elon Musk losses." And Elon comments on it. He says, "I don't know if the child is mine or not, but I'm not against finding out. No court order is needed So he's obviously not fucking happy
Wow,
at
yeah.
all. Despite not knowing for sure, I've given Ashley $2.5 million and I'm
Jesus
sending her $500,000
Christ.
a year. And then she actually comments on this. Elon, we asked you to confirm paternity test through a test before our child, who you named, was even born. You refused. And you weren't sending me money. You weren't sending me $2.5 million and $500,000 a year. You were sending support for your child that you thought was necessary until you withdrew most of it to maintain control and punish me for quote unquote disobedience. But you're really only punishing your son. It's ironic that your last effort in court was try to gag me while you use a social media channel you literally own to distribute derogatory messages about me and our child to the entire world. It's all about control with you and everyone see it. America needs you to grow up, you putant man-child. I would be so fucking pissed.
She is out of line.
She's out of line.
I can see when someone's like, if Elon's being unfair in this situation, but she, especially like between them, like, hey, let's keep it a fucking, I'm doing all these things right now. It's super involved in politics in the United States. I'm trying to clean up the government, trying to like handle my job. And you're sitting there getting all in your fucking feelings. You know, it's like, let the man cook. You know, like, why would I want to give you money anyways if you can't fucking close your goddamn mouth?
$2.5 million. That's a lot of money.
Just shut up.
So you have a baby. First off, she did baby travel.
Imagine if it's not his.
Woo! Do you get the money back?
No, I don't think so. He got to find out quick though, because I don't. In some states, I think it's a long. If you like father a kid, like you're.
I don't think he cares. He's got hundreds of billions. He doesn't care about 2.5 million, but still.
Yeah, but he doesn't want this
So
drama.
you baby trap her, or excuse me, she baby traps him.
Well, he nutted in it, bro.
Yeah,
not a baby trap. He didn't have to fuck. He could have pulled out.
Good for him though. Like, she's not bad. Kind of hot.
People are saying like,
25.
it's like Elon. He's just raw. How many kids do you have? Like 7 or
13,
11?
Yeah,
God
13
damn.
that we know about.
He
right?
really does believe about like repopulating.
So we have 13 that we know about, and we only know about the 13 is because she came out and tweeted it. Like, how many baby mamas out there have not tweeted about it?
Good ones.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm just saying this. As a man, I've never had a baby, and I'll never get pregnant. But if I did get pregnant by the world's richest man, and he sent me 2.5 milli off top,
I shut
and
the
then
fuck
500K a year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a Major League Baseball
It's not for me,
salary.
it's for your child.
What's 500K times 30
What
years?
child needs that much? How much money is that?
So-
For a kid, what does he need?
Let's just do 18 years, right?
Fucking gold,
500K.
solid gold.
Because the baby's 18. You're making 9 milli just to raise this baby. So 2.5 milli signing bonus and 9 million over 18 years. I'm taking that all day.
I think the thing is like she has a big social media presence, so she's used to this. You know, what I
She
mean?
likes the drama. And I think you're right. She probably, like relationships. Like
Raw is law is a great comment.
she probably she probably wants the attention. You know,
Oh, yeah.
she's got the attention.
Yeah, she's great, and she's like pretty much just feeding into what's going on with the media, saying, you're fucking,
You putant little man is fucking a wild comment to say to Elon Musk.
Actually,
he's probably so over it.
Successful man ever.
I'd be so over it, bro. If I have everyone, the media attacking me, and I got baby mamas going online and posting my shit, like I would cut her off too. I'd cut it down. I wouldn't cut it 60. I cut it 99%. 5K a month.
Fuck her, yeah.
5K a month.
Fuck, yeah, fuck her.
I'd Anthony Edwards it. Okay, here's $1 million.
87K. Bitcoin's moving right now.
Are we?
Yeah.
It's at 85 on my screen.
Oh, never mind. It's 8 plus 70.
87. Wow. Pull us up, Jamie.
Pull it up, Jamie.
The tariff pump is here.
Yeah.
ETH back up to 19.
Let's go. Let's get to 2K, baby.
Wow. Did we get an 87?
Can you please explain why that pump right now, Ahmed? I don't fucking know.
I do. Because Canada just bent the knee. Canada said, hey, we're going to take off all tariffs, and Mexico did as well.
Well, they didn't say that. They said hypothetically, like, I will not go tit for tat. And Canada says, hey, if they drop the tariffs, we'll drop our tariffs. That's what they're saying. So it's not.
We have an $87,000 Bitcoin right now. Just tweeted it out. 87.31 pumping. Looking very, very good today. But I think that is why. I mean, this is one, it was already priced in.
Yeah.
This guy should be a good clip. But yeah, one, it was already priced in. What's up, Boulder Fatter? Capitalism at its finest. He's talking about the baby mama drama. One, tariffs were already priced in. I mean, we went from $108,000 down to $77,000. And two, the tariff news on Liberation Day came back better for Americans than expected.
Yeah.
And Mexico said, we're not going to go tit for tat, which I kind of take this as a Jewish man listening to a Jewish president of Mexico. I take that as, hey, if they impose a 25% tariff, we're not going to impose a 25% tariff on them. Let them do what they want. And then Canada said, hey, please cut the tariffs and we'll cut our tariffs on you. So it's positive news. Now, what's happening with China, not necessarily positive news, but I don't think the market really cares. Up to $87,000 Bitcoin. And Roddy, might I remind you, earlier this morning, we were trading at 84,000. 83,000 was our lowest this morning.
Yeah.
So up $4,000 on the day. Looking pretty good. What's up, Crypto Pimp? How you doing?
Crypto Pimp. Yeah. If US does, so US would have to like get rid of the tariffs first, which that's not going to happen with fucking. That's not going to happen with Donnie Tiny Hands. I don't think. Well, this is pretty interesting. I like this little piece, this little news story here. So check this out. Latest. Oh, let me share my screen. My bad. I have to keep sharing like tabs and shit like that to get the audio. But it says, latest, Elon Musk X joins researchers and advocacy groups in urging the U.S. Supreme Court to block law enforcement from forcing companies like Coinbase to hand over user data, which I like.
Research groups in U.S.
So pretty much
block law enforcement forcing companies like Coinbase to hand over. Oh, Elon Musk joins research and you're urging to block law?
X, yeah.
Interesting.
I like that, yeah. So
X joins, sorry. It's funny how they throw Elon in there.
Yeah. It's a good headline.
All right, so X joins researchers and advocacy group in urging the U.S. Supreme Court to block law enforcement from forcing companies like Coinbase to hand over user data. Why? I mean,
I like it.
Do you like it?
Nigga, yes, of course we like that. Why we want less control and less monitoring. And if they want the information, they can still subpoena it and get it anyways. But we don't want them to just hand over shit.
Yeah,
it's good.
What about like Robinhood and Schwab? I'm just so
different.
I first started investing in that world, so I'm used to all my forms being filed. Right.
Yeah.
Our tax guy is here today.
You can do that without them voluntarily handing over something, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like the KYC and whatnot, I don't mind it. But Bitcoin is actually going insane right now, guys. Can we get an $88,000 Bitcoin right now? 87.1. I like it too. I agree with you. The less government control, the better, especially after everything that we've seen with the government, Rodney. I think that we can't really trust the government too much.
Yeah. This from DB says Trump tells Inner Circle that Musk will leave soon. Political. Trump said that Musk will step back from his current role in the coming weeks. We already knew that. And then Tesla rises 4.20%. So 420% on the news.
Yeah, I mean, he's been working for the government. He hasn't been putting his all in Tesla, SpaceX, all of his companies.
Yeah.
And I think Donald Trump said, look, I'll keep him as long as I can, but Elon's a busy man. He's got a company to run. He's going to be doing that. Where can you find the Tesla stock price right now?
Yeah.
I want to find it where it's at from Tim Walls, Tampon Tim, saying, anytime I need a boost, I just look at the Tesla stock, 220 and falling.
Yeah. Oh, last month it's still down 1%. But I think when he started making that, I don't know when he made those comments, but it was around
220.
He
called the bottom. He is inverse Kramer.
He called the bottom, yeah.
Tampon Tim. And like, I think that, I mean, dude, our country's so divided. I think we talking shit on them, but they're so easy to talk shit on.
It feels like we're so divided. I mean, I think we're divided, but I think back to like the civil rights movement and like Vietnam and shit, like we were pretty fucking divided then too. So.
I think we were probably pretty divided when we were killing each other for civil rights.
Well, you mean Civil War?
The Civil War.
Yeah. But I mean, like civil rights movement, like people were pretty divided.
Let's show everybody our new merch. We got the pants on today.
Ronnie, the pants on today.
You want to shout it out while I stand up, guys. It's the locked in sweatpants. Some of the most comfy sweatpants I've ever seen.
Nice, yeah. Locked in with the boy. They look good.
Get that camera. Hold on. Locked in, guys. Sweatpants.
Show them the print.
Print is hard.
No, I mean like your dick print.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Don't do that. Makes the ass look good.
Well, actually, yeah, you look kind of double cheeked up.
Cheeked up.
On a Wednesday. Weird.
So that's guys, locked in merch going live soon. We're just starting our LLC.
Website's hard.
Website looks pretty hard. We're starting our LLC and it should be live by the end of this week. So if you guys want really comfy, Coach, get in this real quick. Show them a sweatshirt. Show them a sweatshirt, guys. Sweatshirt, sweatpants, everything you need. Coach got the hoodie on and it's pretty sick. So you got that. Look at this right here. Locked in top.
Locked in bottom. I wore my shirt yesterday.
Yeah, we got more. And then we got hats and shit. I'm not too happy with the hats, so we're probably not going to release the hats.
They're kind of ass.
Yeah, I want good quality. Like I wear good quality hats. But we'll get that live, guys. If you do support the show, buy some gear. I don't think we're making any money off this.
No.
This is not a money thing. This is really just like to spread the message of locked in, which is just being locked the fuck in, waking up every day, and grinding.
Yeah, at least not yet. Yeah.
Pepe looking really strong right now. Let's check it out. I would imagine Pepe is going to pump pretty good with the markets as well.
Yeah.
Pepe is up to a 3.2, so up $100 million, 3.2 billion. Dogecoin's pumping. Everything seems to be ripping right now.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of
the tariff news.
A lot of good live news too right now.
Let's pull it up.
It's pretty cool. $6 trillion asset manager Fidelity launches retirement plan allowing direct crypto investments. I like that. This is like big news. Everybody's reporting on it. So I thought that's pretty sweet. Nice. It looks like the tariffs were priced in, man. Nice.
Not surprising either,
No, I'm not. Yeah. No. We figured since it dumped, so that could have been the case yesterday. Because I figured if we were going to have a dump, then we would have had it yesterday, or maybe like even more, like leading up to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's looking very, very good. For those that were curious, I did post my video yesterday explaining what happened at the Hotel Edition. $2,500 stolen from my bag.
Oh,
did pretty good. A lot of people comment on Instagram. I haven't got a response from them yet. I posted it here on X, guys. It's pinned to my profile. 21,000. All right, guys. Story time. This is some wild shit that happened to me this weekend. I've never heard of it happening.
So I wanted to make a video to talk about it because it is some crazy shit. So this weekend, I went down to Miami. I stayed at the Miami Beach Edition, like I always stay at. And before this weekend, I would give it 5-star reviews. Great location, great hotel, nothing bad to say about it until this happened this weekend. So
I'll leave you on that cliffhanger, guys. Go watch that. It's pinned to the top of my profile. Comment on it, retweet it, tag Miami Beach Edition. Dave Portnoy was right. Don't stay there. Although I love that hotel, bro. I went down there the last 3 weeks.
It was great when I saw it.
Bro, it's a great hotel.
Get
I went
coffee from there,
I went down the last 3 weeks. But look, I do take full responsibility, right? Because usually I put my cash and all my belongings in my suitcase, which locks. But I wasn't planning on leaving the hotel, so I had my cash in my backpack. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go take a step outside.
Edition, it's a fancy.
I'm gonna go for a walk, you know, before I come back. And I left $2,500 inside my backpack. I come back and the zipper's open and it's gone. But I take full responsibility, right? But at the same time, bro, like at a 5-star resort, you expect your belongings. You don't expect the bellman to go through your shit. But I learned my lesson. I talked to my uncle last night. He was all pissed. I'm like, dude, it's fine. It's $2,500. I lose that on pretty much a meme coin a daily basis. So at least I donated to a human.
That is so relatable to everybody in the chat right now.
Everybody's like, dude, it's $2,500. It's 1 ETH. You know, who cares? But I think I learned my lesson. If you can learn a lesson through me, guys, if you ever leave your bags, just don't leave it. Put it in your pocket.
In plain sight. I mean, at a nice place like that, though, I thought that maybe you wouldn't have to worry about that sort of thing.
You think they get back to me? I mean, there's like hundreds of comments on Instagram. Do you think that they say, if I was them and I worked their customer service, I would say, I would look at your, I'm going to put it on Yelp. I would look at your reservation history and said, hey, Jake, you came down here the last 2 weekends. You spent around $20,000. We're going to give you a free night, $2,500. We're sorry that happened. Give me a champagne. And I'd be a lifelong customer, but
I'd put it on Yelp or something like that, you know?
It's going on Yelp. I just had to make a video. That's what I do best.
Not even 1 ETH? No, it is. Yeah, $2,500 is more than 1 ETH, Bobby. Come on, Bobby.
It's more than ETH, Bobby.
As an Italian guy, take everything with you.
It's Vincenzo, my brother. How are you?
Vini, how you doing?
Fratello.
All right, we got some more news. Oh, this is pretty sweet. So, Ripple moving up in the world. Ripple says it will integrate 244 million RLUSD, so that's their stablecoin, to its cross-border payment service as its token growth has exceeded internal forecasts. Nice, another win for XRP.
Can we find? Okay, so I thought when they announced RLUSD that it would be a top stablecoin. I don't know why. I thought so.
Okay,
but
sir.
USDC and USDT, I don't think integrates on the Ripple blockchain, right? Like when
I don't think
you have to cash out Ripple on an exchange. There's no like USDC on Uniswap or USDT on Phantom Wallet.
Wait, what do you mean?
When you want to sell your XRP,
you can sell it from
on the Ripple blockchain. I don't think they have USDC or USDT integrated.
Oh, maybe now you can check on CoinMarketCap.
You can sell it on Coinbase if you want to sell your, but if you want to do it on the decentralized side, I don't think they really have a good stablecoin. Same with Cardano.
Yeah, but if you're using like any other wallet, you can just really, you could trade it for a stablecoin there.
Yeah.
They just want to make sure they have some sort of, because they're doing cross-border payments stuff. Like you want a stablecoin for that.
Yeah. And crypto pimp. Last thing I'll say about this, you should have investigated. They did. They looked at the cameras. Like we didn't see anything. We didn't see anybody going to your bag to go.
Yeah.
And I literally told the guy, all due respect, but no shit. If I was going to commit a felony and I worked at a place, I wouldn't do it on camera either. Like, let's say I was going to steal in this house. Like, I'd probably be, all right, there's a camera in this room, that room, that room. But the bathroom, there's no camera, right? Go in real quick, boom, boom, blind spots.
Yeah. I'm looking at all the contracts for USDC. It's XRPL, right?
You can with BNB. Yeah, you can with BNB. You can with Sol. You can with ETH. You can with SWI. But I don't think that USDC is integrated. Yeah.
You can go, if you want to pull my screen here, CoinMarketCap, you can see that you got Ethereum, Solana, Algorand, BNB, Genesis Chain, all these KCC, interesting. Yeah, so a bunch of
that Fidelity thing I think is bigger than we gave it credit for.
It's huge. Yeah, everybody's talking about it. Yeah.
So Fidelity lets investors directly invest in crypto through new retirement plan. What's that one retirement plan? I Trust Capital.
What do you mean?
That was pretty good. That's a thing. I Trust Capital, where like it allows you to create a 401k through crypto. They have like Pepe on there. They have Trump Coin.
That's crazy.
But clients of the brokerage firm have increasingly voiced interest in a tax advantage way to trade and hold crypto. Wow. That is something that I would like to do. Because I invest, I have like a 401k, and the only reason I invest is because you get like $22,000 a year of tax-free income, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you make, let's just say $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
Right. You can invest, instead of paying tax on that whole $100,000, you pay tax on $78,000 now, and you put $22,000 into the market. So it's a way for you. It's a way to keep the economy stimulated and keep stocks growing. But it allows you to make not cash out, not get taxed, and put money into a 401k. So Fidelity can do that with crypto. Like if you can buy Bitcoin on untaxed money, that's going to be huge for the crypto markets.
Yeah, absolutely. Check out this meme right here, meme of the day. We're start doing a meme of the day.
Yeah, I like that.
You must be special if you think Bitcoin is going to hit 400K.
We're fucking special. I'm like, if that's special, I'm like extremely special. I'm off the scale. I'm off the spectrum or on the spectrum.
She's down, I'm down. You know,
I think it's going higher. I think it's going higher. I think we're gonna do. I think at some point we're gonna have a $10 million Bitcoin.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And if you can find your way to own one Bitcoin, if you can own 0.1 Bitcoin, you could potentially.
You need as much Bitcoin as you can. I swear to God, buy Bitcoin.
But for the average person, right? I think that 0.1 Bitcoin is very attainable. Right now, the price of Bitcoin is $87,000. So you need $8,700 to get to 0.1 Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes to 100K, you have $10,000. If Bitcoin goes to $1 million, you have $100,000. If Bitcoin goes to $10 million, which we think it could, you have $1 million if you can just own 0.1 Bitcoin.
Absolutely. We have some more tragic hacking news. So a hacker stole 2,930 ETH worth $5.4 million from zkLand, then accidentally visited a phishing site, posing at Tornado Cash, losing the entire haul to another thief, which is fucking hilarious. So I guess they, obviously Tornado Cash is back in business, baby. You can't fucking throw someone in jail for code. And plus, we like to be able to launder our money in peace. But it's funny. One hacker stole from zkLand and then used a fake Tornado Cash site, losing the entire haul to another thief.
Is it bad that I play devil's advocate and don't believe the hacker? Like if the hacker is going to steal 2,300 ETH, 2,900 ETH, I don't know if he, and he's just like, don't investigate me, go get them. He probably sent it to his own scam wallet to deflect.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Hello, I tried to move funds to Tornado Cash, but I used a phishing website and all my funds have been lost. I'm devastated. I am terribly sorry for all the havoc and losses caused. All of the ETH has been taken by that site's owner. I do not have the coins. Please redirect your efforts. Can you imagine? Please return. So this one's like, hey, please return all the funds left in your wallet to this address. And this guy's like, I don't have it, bro.
Is it bad I don't believe the hacker? Like, is anybody else with me? Like, this guy stole 2,900 ETH.
Well, it's a phishing site. Maybe it could be his own.
It could be his own.
Could be, yeah.
It could be, bro. Like, if you're good enough to hack.
Well, it's like you already got caught hacking. It's like, why lie about the phishing part?
Just so they don't investigate you like this. And Cointelegraph tweets
he
out.
still committed the crime of stealing.
I know. I don't know why. My spidey senses just kind of tingled.
Yeah.
How's Nick Cannon's Wild Not Token doing, huh?
We gave that a couple days, didn't we?
He Corey Bookered it. I remember he did like a 15-hour live Twitter space. Like, I'm not selling. I don't need the money. I know I got 15 baby mamas, but I don't need the money.
We heard it all before, yeah.
Rug.
We heard it all before.
You know what's an interesting one to check out? A Mother token. How's Mother token doing?
Mother, yeah.
I follow her on Instagram. She has like the Play Motherland app, and they just like twerk and post.
There's only so much you can do for a
photos.
shitcoin. There's only so much you can do for a shitcoin that'll, promote it. There's not much. There's
How
not
horny
much.
were the guys though?
Horny.
Like that worked because guys in crypto are so fucking horny. That's why all these hot chicks do so well. Hot chicks in crypto do so well. Like, dude, if I was a hot girl with fake titties.
I mean, what are we buying today?
Yeah, right here. So the price.
Hi,
of,
guys.
Price of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And said, I am a 6'3", good-looking Jewish
Sex
guy.
sales,
Yeah, but for us, I was talking about my stream. Like, you just got to be entertaining,
Yeah.
But if you're hot, you just got to be hot. I'd be posting booty pics in Dubai, shilling shit coins. Oh, I'd be killing if I was a hot chick in crypto.
Absolutely, yeah. I'd be showing my titties and everything. That's where Pacey's. There's one person that I follow. I won't say her name, but I don't follow her. She's always in my feed though. But it's just tits.
Call her out.
I'm not gonna call her out. I mean, fine. I just think like, man, great.
Oh. I probably know who it is.
Like, no, it's not. You don't follow her. I don't think.
Crypto Wendy is hot, says Julio Don. Crypto Wendy always comments some.
Jake and Crypto Wendy has some beef.
I have no beef with her, but like I'll post like I posted a joke of like Gary Gensler. I said like we need Gary back, and she's like, "Don't be a pussy."
Yeah, don't be.
And I'll tweet some stuff about like how I want my future wife to behave.
Yeah,
and she's like, "That's not attainable." I'm like, "Well, it is for my future wife."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Leave Dubai out of your hot chick arc. Yeah, if a girl ever says she went to Dubai, it's a red flag.
Yeah, she did not.
How'd you go there?
Yeah,
how'd you fly there?
I saved up.
Oh yeah.
How are your college paid for?
There's a lot of red flags, a lot of red flags.
We're getting to the red flags again. Here
Let's go. What are some
red flag? Bad relationship with her dad.
Yeah, it's my biggest. It's my biggest.
Dad gotta love her.
Yeah,
gotta be the change her oil, be there for her, good relationship with her.
And look, it's not absolutes. We don't speak in absolutes, but for the most part, when a girl has a bad relationship with her father, and
wait, Bitboy's out on bail. Hold on, continue that story though.
No, this is more interesting. And I'll probably get in trouble for saying whatever the fuck I'm going to say.
What the hell?
BitBoy's out. I want to let everybody know I bailed BitBoy out. BitBoy's out on bail?
I think so.
Pull him up.
Oh, he is out of jail. He got out on bail.
But it was no bail. There was a no bail.
That's what I thought. Yeah, it was like a lot. Yeah. No, I guess he is. Yeah.
Pull it up. How crypto reveal. But it also could be an old video.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah, this is. Pause this. Yeah. So this is for sure an old video because it's not like timeline. Yeah. I don't think he's out.
Check X.
There was a police report saying there was no bail.
That's what I thought.
I doubt he got out on bail.
Yeah, the last thing we saw was he was chilling a token. So someone probably just has his account running his account and whatnot, you know? Yeah, it's chilling. This guy, man, he had it all, man. He had it all. Now he's like putting fucking poems up and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's trippy.
He's got vids out. Yeah, but you can schedule them and people can tweet for you, you know? Yeah, he's probably fine, yeah. Nah, this is an AI video. No, it's definitely not AI.
Jake Paul spent over $1 million on his fiance's engagement ring. God!
Yeah, I bet he did. I mean, I like them.
Jake Paul is a dude because
we love Jake Paul.
He was dating like
Jake Paul's that Nick.
He was kind of dating the hoe, you know, in the past. Like
I don't know about anything. She's like an Olympic skater or something.
She's good. His past girlfriend was a little bit of a hoe, I should say, allegedly. You know, she like did some shit like to get like when like to get back at him. She'd go, you know, hook up with like YouTubers and shit, and they vlog it.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, now he's got a good one. They're gonna make some fucking stud athletes. These two.
Oh yeah, dude. I respect him because he's like dumb rich. And he's like, you know what? I want to fight.
Fighting's crazy too. Yeah, but he also made most of his money from fighting. Like he was rich before, you know, but now he's like wealthy. Yeah. Now he's like, fuck you, money.
I respect him. A lot of people give him shit, but I do respect him.
I love his shit talking. How he goes after Dana. How he goes after Connor. I like it. Can Jake Paul send the N word?
Sure. It's not for me to decide, but sure.
It is. You can give the pass as a black man.
Jake says N-word more than any black person I know.
On camera?
Never.
Did you give me the N-word pass?
I did. There's a video.
There is a video.
Yeah.
You gave me the N-word pass.
I feel like you guys, your lineage has been through enough, you know?
Yeah.
You deserve
the Jews pass. The Jews are hated on enough.
Except they kind of run the world. They're hated on, but they kind of run the world.
We do run the world.
Yeah.
I would never say it disrespectfully.
Drake's Jewish.
Drake is Jewish. We don't claim him though.
Why?
Because he didn't raise his son Jewish. And he didn't post anything when all this shit was going down. Yeah, I do. He didn't post anything when all this shit was going down with Israel and Gaza. So
that's smart.
As a star, yes.
That's smart as a phone call. Yeah. So many people are crazy. You think he's not trying to get fucking blown up at his fucking concert?
Yeah. No,
you know what I mean? I'm sure he has an opinion.
For sure. No, we claim him. I mean, we're gonna claim everyone we can, you know? There's only like 6 million Jews in the world. When reparations for Jake for being Jewish? I don't think I get any.
Reparations.
I don't think I get any. Let's see what else we got.
That's fucking funny right there. The N-word pass. Jake should give Rodney an N-word pass.
He has the K-word pass.
I will never say that. That's not a cool thing to say.
I know. It's like, but if someone does say that, like, I don't get offended.
It's right. That's a completely racist. Like, what's up, my nigga? So like, get off my lawn, nig. You know, with the
the hard R.
Yeah.
But I don't get offended by words. I don't know why people get offended. Like by, you know, if someone calls me the K word as a Jew,
I wish motherfucker would.
If someone calls me a cracker, I don't get offended.
Yeah, well, some people do.
That's derogatory for a white guy. A cracker.
Yeah, but it's not really like that derogatory.
But it is. That's like the worst you can call a white person.
No, it's not. Honky.
What's that?
Huh?
Honky?
Like a honky, yeah.
I never heard of that.
Like trailer park.
If someone calls me a honky, I don't get offended.
Honky, yeah.
I just don't get offended.
What, guys, chat, let us know what the most derogatory word for a white person you think is.
Let's ask ChatGPT. They won't say it, huh? I've been using ChatGPT more.
ChatGPT is so soy. It will not.
No, I won't say it.
Grok will, though. Probably Grok will.
I asked ChatGPT, I'm like, hey, my friend Rodney told me he's gay. Should I still be friends with him? They're like, well, if you value your friendship,
I did not tell him I was gay, by the way.
He did not, but
he's just saying that.
All right, hold on, quiet.
I'll pick.
What's the worst word you can call a white person?
It's going to be so soy.
I'm here to promote understanding and respect. It's important to treat everyone with kindness and respect, regardless of their background. If you have any other questions,
so soft, dude. We need, you know what? Grok mode.
Yeah, pull up Grok. You have to do it on
Yep.
Yeah, you can do Unhinged
mode.
Yeah.
They'll tell us.
To be honest,
Grok.
though, I like ChatGPT better than Grok.
How do we unhinge mode it? Search.
Yeah.
What is the worst thing you can call a white person? Is kraut offensive to Germans? I don't know. Man, that's a tough one. I'd say it depends on the context. and what gets under someone's skin. A lot of folks might point to racial slurs like the N-word being flipped back historically, but for white person specifically, something like cracker or honky might come up, though they don't pack the same punch and are often laughed off. If you're aiming for real sting, it's probably less about race and more about personal hits like worthless or coward. Oh, that does hurt more.
Worthless?
If you call me worthless or a coward, it hurts more than a cracker.
Coward.
You cracker? Yeah, that doesn't sting.
Yeah. I asked Grok about black people. It says, I assume you're asking about offensive language. The most historically charged and widely recognized racial slur against black people is the N-word. It carries deep pain due to its roots in slavery, segregation, and systemic violence, Context matters. Some black individuals reclaim it among themselves in the term camaraderie or defiance. But outside that, it's almost universally seen as toxic. Data backs this. Studies like those from the American Psychological Association shows it consistently ranks as one of the most psychologically damaging slurs in English. If you're digging for someone else, let me know. I'm here to unpack whatever you're curious about. That's a nice answer.
That is a nice answer.
Nice. AI is great.
Yeah, I guess,
what did we do without AI before? I wish I had AI in high school. What the fuck?
No, bro. Like
all we had was like those little calculators you can get on like watches.
My friend in Miami, she's in law school, and she says she uses ChatGPT for everything. Everything. And she takes like online tests. If I was taking online tests, bro, I'd sit here.
Well, you put in your own words.
Yeah, I would be like, all right, so I'd even say like, write me an essay. Is there ways to find it?
Yeah, well, BitBoy actually wrote his manifesto using ChatGPT.
And his book. Actually, dude, you know what? I actually bought one of that dude's books.
That's so lazy.
I bought one of his books.
You bought one of his books?
Yeah.
Why are you supporting this nigga? He's not a good person to support.
He was funny.
He's
got arrested on
just
live
a piece. He's an actual piece of shit. He's not
He
even
walked
funny.
so we could run. He is funny.
He's crazy.
His Gucci suits, all that shit.
It's almost sad.
It is sad.
It's sad more than anything.
Jake Ares. We don't speak Spanish on the stream. What's up, Barbara? You're American. Jake Ares un petardio, firecracker. Hi guys, love you. We love you too. Barbara's
un petardio, petardito, firecracker, lol. Hi guys. What's up, Barbara? How you doing? No, an angry German is just a sauerkraut. The next reminds you of Inglourious Bastards. If you ever want to eat another sauerkraut sandwich, the next artist will be asking ChatGPT during operations.
How's Ghibli doing? Remember I flew to Miami and I said I should buy this?
Oh, how's it? It was at 25 mil, right?
Yep.
How's it doing now?
Let's check. Coach,
It did send.
Coach, do I owe you a dinner?
But 25 mil is
GHI. 25 mil is like so small.
Yeah.
14 mil. All right, Coach. I don't know. Coach, you saved me. Oh, it looked like it dumped. Pull this up. Looked like it came all the way down to 6 mil, back up to 14 mil. I like this one though. I mean, the White House was tweeting fucking Ghibli memes. I liked it.
Yeah.
Did the founder of Pump Fund launch it? Why is his profile picture on there? I like this, dude. This shit, but like you were right. Coach said this is a trend. It's going to die, and it did. You know, everyone was tweeting about it for a while, and then it kind of just died down.
Yeah.
This is wild right there. I like Ghibli. Ooh, I might have to steal that. Green candles. Yeah, we're stealing that. Thank you. Put that one in the back pocket. Steal that. What happened to Bankcoin? That's a good question that Ronnie can answer.
How about a Bankcoin? Yeah, he pulled the liquidity, launched another one, and rug pulled everybody. Thanks for the cheese.
Thanks for the cheese, sucker.
Allegedly, he allegedly should we bring it? Yeah, hell yeah. Allegedly, he did some shit like during the other betting. He just pulled the liquidity of the first one, just launched the second one, and pulled. I mean, it's so obvious. You know what I mean?
Yep. And Rodney, I do have to ask you a question.
Yeah, let's go.
So Pepe right now is at a 3.2 billion of the market cap.
Undervalued.
All-time highs. We're over 11 billion.
Yeah.
In 2025, do you think we see Pepe all-time highs, and why?
No, I think that when you look at meme coin all-time highs, you have to look to like what other meme coins before it did. We know that Dogecoin topped at $80 billion. We know that SHIB topped at $40 billion. So I think the ceiling is pretty high for meme coins like Pepe. And Pepe's been consistent throughout its existence being a top meme coin, top 3, top 4 meme coin. So I think that $40 billion is possible for something like Pepe.
40 billion, I like that. I'm just going to be happy if we get above 11 billion, but I do think it's coming. The 2025 bull run is on, and Pepe is going to be the best performing meme coin of this cycle, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Not bad right there. A little bit of Pepe. What's the chat thing? Does chat agree?
1 billion, million, trillion.
I think Trump had potential to be the first meme coin to 100 billion if Melania didn't launch and all these things didn't happen. I think it would have been a $100 billion plus dollar token, which would have been exciting.
Yeah.
It would have been very exciting. Okay, cool. I'm going to retweet this, guys, because we do have our tax advisor, I guess you call him.
Let's go.
The guy that does
your guy.
Yeah, my guy.
Yeah, your guy.
You don't use him? You need to use them.
I just do I know, but I do it a little differently, you know? I'm trying to go to jail.
This is what saves us from going to jail. But this is, guys, I just retweeted it. This is Mo. We're going to bring him on to the stream to talk about this a little bit. He flew out to I guess, finalize taxes and meet us in person and come on here. So Mo, let me just pull up this tweet. Coach, can you retweet or can you pull this up? Yep. No, right here. Just pull my screen. So I've tweeted this a couple times. I think like 4 or 5 people from our show have went and talked to Mo. And I said, tax season is here. I want to refer everyone to the CPAs I use to reconcile my taxes. BC Management will do everything to ensure you can report accurate taxes to the IRS this tax season. All you have to do is send in your wallets and they do the rest for you. You have to submit your taxes, contact them today, and follow this number. So as I mentioned, guys, this is BC Management. This is Mo. He's in person with us today. We'll bring him on for about 5 minutes to talk about his company and what they can do for you guys if you do file taxes. So Mo, welcome in, brother.
Hello, thank you so much for letting me here. This is a beautiful podcast room. You guys, this setup is so sexy, and these guys work hard for this. You guys, I've literally been here watching y'all for like an hour.
Yep.
And they are grinding. Coaches back there grinding. This is a beautiful setup. So I definitely support this podcast.
Absolutely, I appreciate it. So tax season is right around 10 days away. Everyone needs to submit their taxes. Obviously, I'll tell my story. I have a CPA who files all my taxes, right? But crypto taxes are so confusing, right? For me personally, I have the Solana blockchain, I have the Ethereum blockchain, I have BNB, I have ABAX, I have SWI, I have XRP, I have Cardano. I have 7 different blockchains that I use and a number of different wallets, right? Yeah. And so many transactions, sells, losses, fees, all this stuff. So essentially in 2022, you helped me because I had a tax guy screw me over, and it was October 2022 when I had to submit my taxes. You went through all of my stuff, probably 1,000 transactions or more, and reconciled it all, and I was able to submit it. So ever since then, I told you I'm forever indebted. I'll use you forever. I'll help you, and share this with all the people that watch the stream. But for people who are sitting there right now that are like, okay, tax season's coming up, I might be able to handle it, I might not. There are a lot of transactions. Just what's one message to them that people that are watching this?
My best advice to you guys, because I see a lot of customers come and like hit us up about it, and my best advice is if you don't have a lot of transactions, and they're very manageable. Let's even just say you're a very, very low DeFi trader. You trade maybe 5-10 times a month or something like that. You should be able to take those transactions, manually export them yourselves, and just kind of organize them. But if you're a heavy trader and you're doing hundreds of transactions a month, even thousands a year, definitely hit us up because we're going to be able to organize it and do it better for you. And we try to make it as easy as possible for your accountant. So we actually don't file the taxes for you guys.
Yep.
But what we will do is we'll break down all of the DeFi transactions you have, wallet by wallet, coin by coin, tax fee by coin fee, and that's all going to be listed. And if you are registered, depending on how your accountant files, you could actually write off a lot of these expenses that you use to get this crypto money, or even to lose money in many cases. And with our reports, you're going to be able to file them comfortably with your accountant and the government. So if you're ever audited or need something like that, you can reach out back to us. And we have an entire backlog of all of the transactions dot by dot, where you're going to get a full summary report that the government is actually asking for.
Absolutely. And I have it pulled up here. You can see on the screen, we have what it looks like. You guys go through, manually get every single Ether scan, Sol scan, etc. And this is how they kind of categorize it as well. Any information you want to talk about this here?
But best thing I can tell you guys is this is so damn important to have, because if you don't have any of this information and you basically just give the government your estimated net profit or loss, if you are audited, if there's a question, it is your requirement to have all of this back end ready for them. So the irony about how the tax law works is it is your responsibility to be prepared for them. If they come and audit you or screw you over and you don't have that shit ready, it is no one's problem but yours. Yeah. And you will be paying in fees the time that you need to do to fix that. I've seen that happen with many customers. So my advice is just reach out. Even if you do a 5-10 minute meeting with us, we'll go through your wallets and let you know, hey, this is doable by yourself. This is the best way that you can do it. And we'll walk you through it. We've even recommended some of these users who literally don't have many transactions at all to end up just going to Coin Tracker, updating them there. And then I've had one of my guys sit with them and help them fix those transactions one by one, because those softwares suck. They still make you do it manually. Yeah,
no, they miss it all. Like I went to Coinly the first year and they just couldn't categorize anything. It's better to have you. And I had a friend that told me, yeah, they're terrible. I had a friend tell me that he's like, yeah, pretty much what I do is I just take 50% of whatever I think I made and send it to the IRS. And I'm like, that just is like stupid. It doesn't work like that.
On top of that too, they can still screw you over if you do that, because if they do audit you or have a question and you don't have the backlog of what you've done, they're going to say, well, this is still all wrong. And then it has become, again, your responsibility as the user, which is bullshit in my opinion. but it becomes your responsibility as the end user to clarify that or prove it to them. So you need to be proven innocent by yourself. Their job is not to prove you innocent.
It's better to have it, right? And Barbara Enos says, I use Coinly and it's not that good. Let's go through the prices here and I'll tell everybody how to reach you guys again. So pull this up. So $19.99 a year is up to 2 wallets, 350 transactions. That's probably good for most people. $74.99 a month, up to 5 wallets, up to 1,000 transactions. That's probably the sweet spot of where people are. And if you're a DJ like me and Rodney, up to 25 wallets, 10,000 transactions per year. I don't know if I hit 10,000, but quarterly summary report, bookkeeping verification. So these are the prices. And once again, if they want to reach you, they can text this number. Write this down, guys. Take a screenshot of this right now. 220-226-8720 or bcmanagement.us.
And you guys, we want to make it easy. Seriously, we're only servicing U.S. clients. So as long as you got a U.S. number or just text us. Text us questions. Text us what you need to know. Text us to book a time with us. We're literally here for you guys at any time. It makes it as easy as possible. Hell, you can call us, but I really like texting. It makes it easy for me and all the reps to see it. But most important that you guys should really understand, we will make you a custom package because we've had some users that have even less wallets and less transactions, and they did not feel safe with CoinTracker or Coinly. So we made them a very special cheap package that worked for them. We've had some clients that sit in between the advanced and the standard plan, and we've made them a special plan just for their specific case because it is a yearly thing, right? We do these for you yearly. What our goal is that you receive them by January 15th. As long as you send us the wallets every month, we'll have them ready for you by January 15th because the earlier that you file, the less probability that you're going to get to be audited. And that's the main goal.
I like that. So call or text 220-226-8720. Probably the funniest comment. Pepe Ansui says, Rodney, you changed a lot. That is Mo, not Rodney, but Mo. I think that's perfect. We'll bring Rodney back on. A good little clip. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, guys. Rodney, and thank you, everyone here for watching.
Thank you, Mo, guys. Reach out to him, 220-226-8720. Whether you think you need him or not, I think that it'll probably be good. Benny Moon. Benny Moon's been in here for years. He said, great info. Thanks, Jake. Yeah, guys, I wouldn't bring someone on, and Mo can even agree to this. I'm not paid to do this, guys. He just saved my life, honestly, the last 4 years. Because I don't know how anyone else does their crypto transactions. So shout out to Mo, guys. Reach out to him at that number. And Rodney, what else do we got? Any other news?
That's it.
Let's see take a quick look at the markets before we wrap up here today. So 87,000 was our all-time high, $1,900 ETH. Let's see if anything good is happening on Twitter before we wrap it up. Leia said, you should only be on the internet to educate yourself and make money. Anything else is brain rot. Agree or disagree?
No, it's
educate yourself. You like to dirt around on the internet.
Yeah. Well,
but you educate yourself most of the time. You're on YouTube.
I watch a lot of content.
And then you make money when you're working. So I would agree. Amazon talks to buy TikTok. Oh, shit.
I did see that. Yeah, I got to do that at the boogie soon.
Okay, cool. Well, let's wrap it up. It looks like, 34 minutes ago, RLUSD is now available for trading on Kraken.
Yeah, not surprised. Nice.
So first exchange is available.
When exchange listing.
Yeah, that's actually pretty big news. So that's it, guys. We appreciate you. Rodney, good show. We'll be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mo, thanks for coming in.
Same time, motherfuckers.
And then we'll see you guys soon. Hopefully the tariffs were a seller rumor by the news event, and we're back up to 90K soon. Appreciate you guys.